What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to give you guys my day one thoughts on update 3.8. Now, before I dive into everything that went down with update 3.8, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something from 3.7 that a lot of us was enjoying that got changed for update 3.8, and this was done without any warning, without any notice, and that is in regards to SATANA. Am I the only one that just saw Quicksilver run behind her? Like, okay, so SATANA's fifth skill was a skill that a lot of us enjoyed the animation for, simply because we're just perverse, and that was one of the reasons why a lot of people bought the uniform. However, without any warning, without any notice, they actually went ahead and changed it, and this is actually very annoying, and I'm not liking this at all. I still love the character, she's still fantastic. However, I feel like this is something that should not have happened. I'm just saying. But let's take a look at what I'm talking about. So for SATANA's 5 skill, you'll see right here that she's doing some weird hand gestures now, as opposed to before where she was doing kind of a dance. And sure, it's more like, I say, it's better for children, because before it was kind of perverse. But at the same time, like, I'm not a fan of advertising something and then when you make a sale off of it, you go ahead and change it, and then to do so in a way where you didn't even give people warning or notice or say, hey guys, we're changing this because we want to keep the game PG. You know, like, I'm not a fan of that at all, and this is kind of how Netmarble operates all the time, where they'll go back and change things, and after they've made their sale is when they'll do it. They won't do it right away, like within a few days of the uniform being out. They do it like literally months later, or in this case a month later. So I'm not a fan of that at all, but this is not what the video should be about. It should be about the new characters. I just find that this is pretty annoying that they went ahead and changed her animation for the 5 skill without giving us any warning or any notice, especially when that was one of the main reasons why a lot of people bought the uniform. The uniform is still great, still makes her a top tier character, but it's just something that I found to be annoying. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the new characters since we're already in here. And to be honest with you guys, the first one that I got is actually Shiri, because I think she's going to be a top tier character in the long term, especially since her tier 2 passive is similar to that of Valkyrie and Phil Coulson, especially since you can build her from Shadowland selectors. She's going to be the one that a lot of people choose to work on first. She's actually going to have a very good kit, because of the fact that she comes with damage block on her 5, and it looks really amazing. I think it's a great skill, and she comes with 3 iframes, one on the 4 right here, which has great AoE and a good bit of CC to it. She also has another one on the 2 right here and one on the 1. This kind of reminds me of White Tiger a little bit, but it is not as blatantly a copy paste as it is with her uniform. So yeah, I'm really liking how she is, and I'm going to be giving you guys some gameplay on her since I currently have her built up, looking pretty nice. In the next couple days, I'm probably going to be giving you guys 2 or 3 videos on her in stuff like Shadowland, World Boss, and maybe even Alliance Battle. We'll see. But overall, I think she's going to be a very good character because of the fact that she has so many iframes to go along with 5 seconds of immunity. Very good character just from my first glance right here. And she looks like she can stay immune to damage all the time, so she's going to be very easy to play as well. When it comes to Klaue, which I see a lot of people are actually ranking him up first, I don't think he's going to be a top tier character at all. I think he's going to be a so-so character. He has an iframe on the 5 right here, and this is actually my favorite skill. I love how it looks, and he comes out of that car looking like a badass. But apart from that, he has 2 skills that root him. This is really bad. Don't like that at all. This reminds me of people like Punisher, who just stands in place and shoot. Not liking that at all. 1 skill, same deal. He stands in place and shoot. This actually looks like he got taken directly from Punisher's new uniform. Not a fan of it. The 3 skill actually has a guard and a summon, so yeah, but I don't think these summons are going to do that much because they only have 40% off his stats, so they're probably going to die really quickly and stuff like World Boss. And the like the 2 skill is just I'm not a fan of it. Like the 4 and the 5 are pretty much the only good skills in this kit to me. The 4 looks badass, and I'm hoping that it does a good bit of damage. The 4 with this bus right here, like it looks cool, but this is pretty much the only skills you're gonna be using: the 4, the 5, and the 3. So yeah, Ulysses Klaue, I'm not really looking forward to using too much. I don't think he's gonna be as bad as maybe even Whiplash, because a lot of people initially said he's just gonna be another villain like Whiplash, where he just comes to the game and just falls into the background. But I think he's gonna be better because of the fact that he has 2 iframes and a guard. The last character right here, KILUMONGER, who I was really looking forward to. I gotta say, his kit without his uniform is pretty underwhelming, but I guess that's their way of making it so that uniform sells, right? Because if you take a look at it, like his 5 skill is a slight iframe at the beginning. Granted, he has 3 iframes in the kit, but then after that, he's just completely exposed. And if you're using this skill as something like World Boss, he's gonna take a lot of damage. Granted, he can take the beating because of the fact that they give him so much damage reduction, but at the same time, this is probably not gonna be enough to take full effect of the character. Like, I like this skill. I think this is going to be my favorite skill with him if and when I actually build him, since he is a bio sub character. This looks really cool. And the 2 skill right here is actually an iframe that goes into a damage block, which is great. I love when they do this because it gives you like complete immunity, right? Because sometimes you have characters who they use their buffs, but their buffs take a while to kick in, and because of that, they take damage before they go into their immunity. The 1 skill and the 3 skill is just like a no for me. Like, I absolutely detest when characters do this, because when you do this in World Boss mode, you're just pretty much just opening up your chest and just asking the boss to punch you in it. So not a fan of that at all. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about the new characters because I know a lot of you guys are actually really salty, especially when it comes to KILUMONGER. You guys want to know what my thoughts are on the Black Panther pack, because this thing is actually really freaking expensive. As you guys can see right here, 5,500 crystals, and it is on par with that of the Adam Warlock pack, which we got a couple updates ago. In my opinion, this is still not worth it. Sure, you're getting 2 CTPs, you're getting a CTP of energy, you're getting a CTP of refinement, and to be honest, the CTP of refinement is not all that great. The CTP of energy is what they're going to use to market this, and you're also getting Black Panther's premium comic card, but it's not all that great because of the fact that physical attacking characters don't really do too much in this game right now. It's all about energy-based characters, and you also get some of your crystals back. So the question on everyone's mind is this on par with the Magneto Deluxe package, because of the fact that this is actually going to open up the gateway so you can play extreme mode for the cinematic battle for Black Panther's movie? To be honest, in my opinion, it is not worth it if you are completely free to play. If you are free to play and you're never going to buy a monthly bio selector to build up the other character that you need in order to take full advantage of the Black Panther Extreme package, it is not worth it and you should not buy it. It's sad that they went ahead and did this. I think this is underhanded and really shady because they're making you spend for stuff that you could easily, very easily live without. And they're only doing it because they're not making sales, because lately they've been shortchanging us, not giving us any real content, and just dropping characters and uniforms. And they figured if they did this, not only will they make a sale on making us buy a bio sub, they'll make a sale on us buying a uniform, even though we don't need it for any of the game's content. It is very underhanded and very shady on Netmarble's part. If you are a freemium player and you intend to buy the monthly bio sub for KILUMONGER, this may be worth it for you because you're gonna end up buying the bio sub anyways. You're gonna need to buy the bio sub 2 to 3 times because not only do you need to build KILUMONGER, you need to have his uniform at Mythic, guys, meaning you're going to need to build him to 6 stars. Then you're going to need to get his uniform, which is going to cost you 1,000 crystals on sale. So this pack is already up to 6,000. If you want to get your full investment, this thing's going to cost you 7,000 plus crystals, because you need to buy Shiri's uniform and get that to mythic, right? And then you're going to need to buy Eric from the bio sub, and then you're going to need to make his uniform mythic, right? So if you take into account that you're not only spending money to buy minimum 2 bio subs, and then you're also spending 2,000 crystals for 2 uniforms. Granted, the uniforms are good and it makes the characters better, but the fact of the matter is, even if you didn't like those characters and you weren't gonna buy those uniforms, you absolutely now have no choice but to actually spend that additional 2,000 crystals and that additional, for me, 30 bucks for the bio sub. Okay, so if you look at all that, sure, you're gonna get a tier 2 ticket back, and you're gonna get 2 CTPs and a premium comic card, which is not all that great, to be honest with you. But the fact of the matter is, you may be a person where you don't want any of that, and you simply wanted Black Panther's uniform, and that's it. You don't care about any of the other people that is involved. And they tied this all together in a way to force you to spend not only crystals, but money as well. Absolutely disgusted, and this is very underhanded, especially since Eric, Killmonger, and Shiri are not just your basic run-of-the-mill uniforms. They are premium tier uniforms that are going to require you to put 900 bios into them to get them to mythic, which is where you're going to need to have them in order to get the CTPs, because the CTPs are what's really driving people to say this may or may not be a good deal. If the CTPs were not here, then people would be rioting, absolutely rioting. But because they see the CTP of energy, and that is the best CTP in the game, people will say, okay, this is kind of a good deal. But be forewarned, you're gonna need to either buy the bio sub for Eric twice, minimum twice, or you're gonna need to buy him a mega rank up ticket for a uniform. So uniform mega rank up ticket, you're gonna need that. Or if you're like me and you have a couple just sitting in your inventory because you hoard stuff, then you can actually go ahead and rank it up that way. If you don't want to actually spend what I believe it's 50 bucks to go ahead and get a mega rank up ticket for the uniform from the store right here. I believe these things are in the featured shop. Get out of my face. Where is this thing? Right here. $54 in my currency. I'm never gonna buy this. I would never even think about buying it, which is why I'm actually really upset that they're making not only a premium character that you have to spend a bio sub on, but also you have to rank up a freaking premium character's uniform. So they're getting really greedy, guys, and I'm actually getting so disgusted with the direction that this game is heading in. Sure, the new Extreme Pack sounds like it's going to be a challenge, and it may have been fun if you could use other characters to play it besides just Black Panther, because that would mix things up a little bit. You could get some more use out of your characters, but the only characters you can use in here are the characters who are tied to the story. So then again, it will become boring pretty quickly. Very upset with this new change, and it looks as though this is probably going to be what they're going to do going forward when we're getting really popular heroes getting a movie. So for Civil War, expect to see another Extreme Pack where you probably pay like 10,000 crystals to get Thanos, Ebony Maw, Super Giant, and all those guys uniform. Or if you're looking to get Bearded Cap, Spider-Man, and maybe Bleeding Edge, Iron Man uniform. Let me know what you guys think and how you guys are feeling. If just because you're going to be getting back a tier 2 advancement ticket, which is the only thing you get right after you purchase this pack, and as well you're going to be getting a CTP of energy and refinement in the long run, as well as the premium comic card for Black Panther, that this justifies how they tied it all together to make it so that not only do you spend 5,500 crystals initially, you spend an additional 1,000 on Shiri's uniform when it's on sale, another 1,000 on Killmonger, and then you have to spend 30 bucks on Killmonger to get him built up, and then you're gonna need to spend another 50 on his uniform. Let me know what you guys think. The freaking comic card to me is not really worth it, but some of you guys may not know what it looks like, so I'll go ahead and show you guys. They went ahead and put it over here, and this is the one it has a physical attack, ignore defense, and skill cooldown. And it's not really all that, because physical attacking characters outside of Wolverine and Quicksilver are not really that dominant. Maybe Black Panther with his uniform will actually become pretty dominant, because he actually gets a significant buff on his new Force skill, which I'll take a look at right here with you guys. So you'll see right here that on his Force skill, it actually increases his attack by 40%, which is something that I wanted out of my Panther. In my initial video, I said I wanted Panther to become a more offensive-based character, and it seems as though Netmarble was thinking the exact same thing. However, I gotta say that this uniform design for Panther looks like someone just went in last minute and just went in with a crayon and had a field day. I think it looks gross. Like, honestly, I do not like how this look at all. I know a lot of us wanted him to have these purple things on him, but I feel like they should have done it in a better way. It does not appeal to me. At some point, I may end up giving in and buying Black Panther's uniform, because I love T'Challa, but at the same time, I don't like how the uniform looks, and I don't like how Netmarble went about doing this. I absolutely do not like it, and I feel like the more people that actually caves in and buys this extreme pack for Black Panther, the more they will go ahead and think they can keep doing stuff like this in the future. It is a very, very slippery slope, and I don't see this game having a very bright future. I'm very, very sad at this point. It just seems as though whenever I think Netmarble can't stoop any lower, they just go ahead and surprise me. I'm actually just so freaking sad. But let me know what you guys think. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on a few things that actually bothered me about update 3.8. Another thing that bothered me is actually the daily trivia. When this thing was first advertised, they advertised it in a way where they're saying, oh, we're actually going to be getting boost points and energy from here. However, I have yet to see any boost points at all. Maybe we'll get boost points once a week, but this is my second day doing this thing, and I have yet to see any boost points. I can go through it with you guys right here real quickly, and even if you get the things wrong, you still get some energy. However, the fact of the matter is, there's no boost points in sight. Let me know if the questions are different for you guys and the answers and stuff are different, so maybe that way if you get different questions you get different rewards, and maybe some of you guys have already gotten boost points and I'm just not getting the questions that give boost points as the answer. So this one right here is actually custom gear, and you can tell when you get it right when you get that circle, and you get an X when you fail. This one right here says, what is the name of the material used to advance X-Men to tier 2? And there is Phoenix feathers, right? So as you can see, it's just more of the same. You just get energy, 5 energy if you get it wrong, 10 if you get it right. What is the name of the challenge that gives rewards by solving special? Like, this is just like really trivial. They're right for calling it daily trivia, but I'm just actually really sad that they decided to just switch this up last minute and just give us just a simple 10 or 5 energy and remove the boost points completely, because the boost points was what a lot of people actually wanted from this. A nice easy way to get 5, 10, maybe 15 boost points a day. Even if you're getting them wrong, you still end up getting some boost points. That would have been great. However, it looks as though they've decided last minute that they're not going to give out boost points because they want to make money off every single aspect of the game. But that's all I have to say for this one, man. Like always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on the update as a whole. And in the next couple days, I'm probably going to give you guys some gameplay on Shuri. But that's all I have to say for this one, guys. Like always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.